Hello, hi, welcome back to the channel. As you can clearly see today, there is no green screen because fuck you, you guys don't deserve a green screen, okay? Alright, no green screen for you. Instead, we're in my kitchen where it's messy over here, and over here is our chaotic fridge where it says balls. It says balls down here. Can you read it? It says balls, like testicles, like it's balls. Okay, so I've got to be perfectly honest with you guys. As this channel falls further into the claws and the grasp of chaos, it gets a little bit harder to make the videos that I want to make on the time frame that I've set for myself. No, that does not mean that I'm not gonna keep up with the schedule, okay? This is why you don't deserve the green screen this week, okay? No, I am... I'm gonna keep up with the schedule. That's the point of this year. But what it does mean, however, is that in order to make a video in the time frame that I have this week, because it's been chaotic as shit, we're gonna have to scrape the bottom of the barrel, the absolute dumpster fire of content, in order to be able to come up with a topic and make the video on time for Friday. So, let's dig through the bottom of the barrel. What are we talking about this week? We're talking about anime. Okay, so I am being fueled on caffeine right now. So let's start talking about Attack on Titan. Now, if you don't know what Attack on Titan is, let me give you a breakdown. It is a Japanese anime and manga series about the last bastions of humanity that have trapped themselves behind a giant wall surrounding their very last city. On its own, that sounds pretty cool. But wait until I tell you that what they're hiding and protecting themselves from are these things. Giant kaiju-size humanoid man-eating monsters called Titans. And these things are borderline immortal. And what I mean by that is that they'll regrow limbs and heads and balls if they had any, but they don't. So in order to kill a Titan, they have to sever the nape of the neck. And the nape of the neck is this thing, that part of their body, and then they'll actually die. And they do that by using what's called 3D maneuvering gear, and it's this cool shit that they wear on their hips, and I'm gonna be honest with you, that's all I remember about the show. You see, my Attack on Titan phase kind of ended my sophomore year of high school, so after that, I just kind of stopped paying attention to the series. And since the first season of the anime dropped in 2013, and then the second didn't come out until 2017, that 4-year gap there was enough time for me to stop enjoying Attack on Titan, so I never actually caught up on the anime, but I read the manga for that entire time, and really that's all I kind of remember. And the only thing that stuck with me about the anime is that the 3D maneuvering gear felt so much better animated. It felt like the motion translated so much better to actual, like, animation than the still frames of a manga. Not saying the manga was bad, I just really liked the anime and how the action looked. It was pristine, and it was the best part of it. But with all that being said, Attack on Titan still reigns as one of the most popular series in both Japan and across the globe. And since I don't remember jack shit about anything, I am not qualified to talk about the show's characters or story arcs or themes or any of that shit. But what I am qualified to talk about is an old browser game that my friends and I used to play the fuck out of when we were like 13. And since Attack on Titan is airing its 4th and final season, and it is in the height of its popularity right now, when's a better time to capitalize on that popularity than right now? So allow me to introduce you to the Attack on Titan tribute game that you had to play on a browser, and it was created by Feng Li. That's all I have in my script. So I guess now, we're winging it! Now, Attack on Titan does have 2 official, like, licensed AAA games based off of the source material, but the first one came out in 2016, and the second one came out in 2018, which means when I, in 2013, was at the height of my fucking Attack on Titan obsession, well, there was no game for me to play, so I had to turn to the one and only place a young child can turn to find any fan-made content on the things they enjoy. The superhighway of information! The information superhighway! I fucked up my own line, damn it! This here is the Attack on Titan tribute game created by Feng Li. And it was fun. We found it by accident back in like 2013, and I tell you, we played so much of this game. It was so much fun. Here's basically how the core game breaks down. You drop into one of the game's 2 maps, that'd be city or forest. There are 15 titans, and your objective is to kill them all, and that's the entire game. Obviously, it doesn't look that good. It's like it's not like AAA graphics. It was a fan-made browser game, but as a fan-made creation on Attack on Titan, it was so much fun. We used to stay up all night because this game had a co-op mode and you could play up to 4 people, and we were just and we were zipping around and it was awesome and I loved it. That caffeine is coursing through my veins right now. Now, gameplay was fairly simple. You had swords and you had your 3D maneuvering gear and you killed titans. Essentially, if you hit spacebar, you would launch both repels out of your packs, and you would thrust your hip into the air, and if you clicked E or if you clicked Q, you would shoot the cord according to that direction, and you could zip around, and then basically you wanted to flip and jump and hit the nape of Titan's necks. But there was a problem with it. While the core mechanics were fairly simple, well, okay, alright, first we have to go back a little bit. This game is old, and much like Age of War, I thought it would be a great idea to go back and see if I could find the game and play it. However, unlike Age of War, it was not a very fun boost of nostalgia. No, the game kind of sucked. You see, the first thing is the game is very old, so you can't play it on Google Chrome or Firefox or Safari. No. If you want to play the Feng Li tribute game, you have to play it on Internet Explorer. No, I did not say Microsoft Edge. I said Internet Explorer. If you want to play this game, you have to play it on an old, outdated version of Internet Explorer. Not even Microsoft Edge, the new stepchild that no one likes. Specifically, Internet Explorer. But when you finally do bring it up, it functions. You enable Unity Flash Player, but I just thought that was fucking hilarious. But the thing that made the game very not fun to play is that the controls either aren't what I remember them to be, were always bad, or have aged worse than I thought, because it was impossible to play. The game is so fucking hard. Like I explained, you hit spacebar to launch both, you hit Q or E to shoot individual ones, and you basically have to Spider-Man your way to the back of the Titan and hit them in the back of the neck. But what it always turns out to, and I actually remember doing this years ago, so maybe the game was always this bad, but essentially you get close to a Titan, and you have no way of getting up there because you suck at this game. And so you end up shooting a cord in their face, you fly up, you smack them in the eyes, and now they're blind and freaking out, and one of 2 things happens. Either they grab you and eat you, and you die, or you keep spamming Q and E until you can kind of just fidget your way to the back of the Titan's neck, and then accidentally get a kill. And that's how the game plays. You do that 15 times, level over. I have not been able to beat the game since replaying it. I have gone to 10 Titans left and then just give up because the game is not that fun to play. The game also has a Devil May Cry style ranking system that I remember, but I have no clue how to rank it up, and so I never bothered. But that's a thing that exists in the game. When it comes to nostalgia, I was really hoping to hop back into this game and have it be great. It wasn't. I don't really have much else to say about the game. I played it a lot when I was a kid. It's not very good when I play it now. And that's it. That's my video for the week because I have been so cramped for time. I'm sorry this was a shorter video. Fuck you. Yeah! But genuinely, this year is much more about fighting through the slog that I feel when I don't really want to make a video and just being consistent. And if it wasn't for my girlfriend, I don't think this video would have been posted on time because I just was feeling awful and I was feeling weird. But here we are. We actually did it. It might be chaotic and all over the place, but it's a video out on time, and I guess that's what's important. We're still learning, okay? God, caffeine is
classmates.
For me, you just Cthulhu and I are gonna go. I got a stream tonight. I'm filming this on Wednesday. The video's gonna go up on Friday. That's how tight the schedule has been. So we're gonna kick it come say hi on stream over at Horrorking123. Next week will be a video over on Horrorking123. Speaking of which, the second channel, my Friday Night Funkin' video went up last week, and I am incredibly proud of it, so go check that out. Link in the description or a key card here or something. I'm done. This video is so chaotic. I'm gonna have a great time editing this. Goodbye, everybody. I will see you next week or whenever you decide to show up again. Okay, alright. Before I embarrass myself anymore, bye. Cthulhu! I'm putting you in the pot again!